crime, violence. Now, as an initial matter, crime is the intentional commission of an act usually deemed socially harmful or dangerous, specifically defined, prohibited, and punishable under criminal law. All crime have consequences and/or punishment. Now, we have mistakes and unwise choices or decisions. Mistakes are common, them instances where intent of foul play wasn't that apparent. Then we got our unwise choices where it's an option to a circumstance and an unbalanced choice is made without fully considering the outcome. Let me introduce you to a term called criminogenic. Now, this term defines a system, situation, or place causing or likely to cause criminal behavior. So if I say criminogenic thinking, then I'm referring to thinking patterns and thoughts that facilitate criminal or antisocial behavior. Now, we all know individuals are unemployed, homeless, without shelter, food, or a vehicle, and they don't commit crime. But considering criminogenic as the origins of criminal conduct, the top 4 factors found to cause an individual to commit a crime, in addition to being unemployed, homeless, or without shelter, food, or vehicle, in this particular order. 1. Antisocial peer group. 2. Alcohol or drug dependency. 3. Lack of self-control. And 4. Antisocial belief system. Then you got the recidivist, which is someone who lapses into previous undesirable patterns of behavior. The recidivist is only relevant right now because in this context it defines continuous criminal conduct. I have an exhaustive list of violent crime, but I want to discuss a few in particular. Murder, manslaughter, aggravated assault, armed robbery, possession of a firearm. As for murder, manslaughter, to murder a human being is to unlawfully and intentionally take their life without malice, aforethought, and without justification. Murder carries a maximum penalty of death. Majority of murder convictions result in life imprisonment or life without parole. Manslaughter is, in some states, is a lesser grade of murder. But when it's a lesser grade, then it was some reasonable justification or mitigation that make it not murder. Manslaughter in most states carry a maximum penalty of 20 years. Now, aggravated assault is common and carries a maximum of 20 years in most states. I say common only because you can get charged and convicted of aggravated assault in various instances. But for the sake of firearm discussion, if a person feel apprehension of their life, you threaten, brandish, point, or shoot a firearm, then you can be charged, convicted, and sentenced for aggravated assault. Even if it's a fake gun, a BB gun, even an inoperable unloaded weapon. Now, to armed rob someone, you take something from somebody with use for a firearm or a weapon. This, of course, is a violent and felony offense with a mandatory minimum prison sentence and maximum punishment of death. Whenever you unlawfully possess a firearm and get convicted, the state sentence is run consecutive to any other sentences associated with possessing a firearm. Plus, it's also a federal sovereignty over each case due to the construction of the gun interstate commerce law. But this violence, one of the most devastating things that's going on in society today is this senseless violence. Tens of thousands of individuals are victims of homicide annually, and as a consequence, violence often frustrates the lives of individuals for decades. Other than death, physical injury, and disability, violence can lead to stress that impairs the development of the nervous and immune system. Consequently, people exposed to violence are at risk of wide range of immediate and lifelong behavior, physical and mental health problems, including being victim or a perpetrator of future violence. Violence can also undermine the social and economic development of whole communities and societies. Exposure to violence also causes individuals to feel grief-stricken, depressed, anxious, guilty, angry, and have low self-esteem. Stuff like that. Exposure to violence shown through media is consistently associated with problem behavior such as increasing aggression and anxiety. I ain't advocating criminal activity, but I thought When you do something illegal, their goal was not to get caught. But technology is so advanced that not only do people record things, but you have surveillance camera everywhere, all in the traffic light. You have cell phone and cell phone towers, GPS tracking integration, facial recognition technology, social media account access, tag readers, drone informant, concerned citizen, agents, alphabet, CSI, First 48. Why be so careless and reckless with these guns? If you value any amount of your freedom, but what need to be prioritized is the inquiry of if an individual will disregard his or her freedom knowingly and willingly. Do we categorize that as mental illness? And if so, how can we as a community address these issues?